Hi everyone, Cindy Squirrel here. Well, today I'm in Cochrane and I want to show you the 1916 fire memorial. There was a lot of people that was killed in a fire, and just a second, there's a truck gonna stop here. Okay, I'm sorry it's windy today. So they took donations and bronze, silver, gold, platinum. Farms. I was on the committee, and this is what the memorial is. A lot of people died in the memorial, in the fire, and what we did was now we planted a whole bunch of apple trees here, and they didn't survive, but there was name tags put on, like I could buy one, and this one's, can't even read that, Ernest. So a memorial for a family member, that a grandparent that might have been in the fire. You could plant a tree, but they're not doing very well out here. We did put this wall up and burnt it to signify it, that everything was burnt here. There was nothing, and on this spot, we chose this spot because over the hill there is a lake, and the family, I'm not sure where they lived here on this intersection, but they ran, and the mother, she had just given birth a couple days before, and she had 2 young children. Her husband was working on the farm. She was in the house, the kids were outside, they seen the fire coming, and if I get this right, the mother was found, her body clutching onto her newborn, and she was burnt to death on a fence. She was trying to climb over when the fire hit her, and the 2 young children were found dead on the road, still holding hands, and the father was found up near here where he was working on the farm near the lake. But this is the fire memorial that the newspaper article, people from Toronto actually helped. They had an ad in the paper, and people from Toronto donated so many items. They sent tents and food. That one is the French one, okay. And now this is the French one. Okay, there we are, here we are. These are my grandparents. They did outrun the fire. And it says, I'm not sure when father, this is my grandfather, Clayton. This is what he wrote in his memoirs. I'm not sure when father, George Garnet Saul, came south or got everyone to stay with him in the North Country. It was probably just the summer months. The whole family was with him in July 1960. Mother, father, Raymond, who was 8, I, who was 6, Norma was 2, Garnetta was just under 2, and baby Iona was only 5 months when the fire came through and burned him out again, along with my father's pulp, and apparently they lost everything. I remember my mother carrying us out of the bush, taking each one of us so far, and then going back to get the others. Now, my father was there, but I cannot remember what he was doing at the time. My mother stands out more prominent. The reason this is so impressed in my mind is my mother setting me on a stump and told me to stay until she came back to get me. I don't know if it was the fear of being left alone or the fire in the distance that made me soil myself, but whatever it was made the memory stick in my head. The fire cleaned out Cochrane. We made our way to the railway and we got picked up there. So we all returned to the farm in the south. What a tragedy. Just terrible, these stories. People that died. And this is a picture of what it looked like after. The town was gone. And it was started because this is when the second time that Cochrane had a big immigration and people came from the south and was opening up this bush. And in opening up the bush, they set fire to their slash piles. And a big wind came up and the fire got out of control. And a lot of people lost their lives. People were found down in their wells, thinking that that was a safe place, but not knowing that when the fire went over the well, it would suck the oxygen out of the well and they would suffocate. But that's our story up here in Cochrane.